And we have Jill Stanley here. She's an attorney and also part of the founder of Proof with Jill Stanley. And you deal with celebrity legal issues.
Yes.
So what is your take on this and what happens to all the money owed in the civil case?
Well, my take on the whole morning was actually pretty surprising. It went longer than anyone anticipated. I think O.J.'s demeanor was quite different from that which we all anticipated. I am not surprised by the results. I am not surprised by the decision. It was the proper decision if you do look at the risk assessment factors. He's not a high risk for release, and so the decision was correct. In terms of what happens now, we know there's a $33.5 million verdict out against him. And how is that going to get paid? While he's been in prison, it has not been able to get paid. We know he has an NFL pension. That is secure, though. Creditors, including judgment creditors from a lawsuit, cannot attach that type of pension. So, although O.J. says he's not going to do media, which I actually think he contradicted himself a little bit. If you recall, in his letter to the Assemblyman, he mentioned blogging and webcasting. Well, in 2017, that is media. And so I bet he's going to get paid for that. So the Goldmans, the Browns will have an opportunity to try to get some of this money that's owed to them.
So moving to Florida, living a low-key life, a quiet life, you don't see that in the cards for O.J. Simpson?
I think for a little while he's going to be a little quiet, and I think no. I really do not.
But what is he supposed to do? Media is obviously going to be hounding him as soon as he's released. I think he's going to lay low because that is the smart decision. Although we know that he doesn't always follow what his lawyers tell him, and he kind of does have this mind of his own, as evidenced by his behavior today. But I think he can't ignore that. He has got to lay low for a little while. But I do think the public's fervor, the interest in O.J. is so strong. Got a little ego there, and he's going to want to feed that ego, feed the public interest, and we will see O.J. in front of a camera pretty soon, I'm pretty sure.
And we haven't heard that much today other than references to the Goldman family, the Simpson family, the people, who were part of that first verdict that did not play into this. But now he's going to be a free man. We mentioned the money and the emotional effect on them. I mean, this is now a big story again. It's like deja vu.
It's almost as if we cannot stop talking about O.J. Simpson. We had a few years of respite while he was away. Then we have documentaries, we have miniseries. Everybody is going to be talking about O.J. so much again. And I really empathize and sympathize with the Goldman family because they don't want to keep reliving this. They really don't. They have their verdict. They should be entitled to go after what they can, get it paid, and go on. It is enough already. So much suffering for this family.
All right, Jill Stanley, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate your insight here today.
Thank you.